Hello, good evening, good day, wherever you are in the world. Greetings from Sindret. Yeah, who is Sindret? Sindret is a senior IT career advisor and a trainer, and also an entrepreneur, an IT entrepreneur by God's grace. Yeah, my job is to, give you guideline on how you can build a successful career in IT. It may please you to know that I have spent at least 12 years of my life out of my years in the IT sector. Yeah, yeah. I've been an IT career advisor for some years now, and also I'm still practicing it even as an IT, entrepreneur. I have I have diversified into so many things in IT, as in different areas in IT. IT we talk about is information technology, which is very very large. There are different branches. There are different categories of IT. Yeah. So my specialization is on IT career counseling, or you can say consultation, and IT training. I train too. I'm an IT instructor, and I'm a graphic designer. I'm also a web designer too, by God's grace. Then I'm also a certified, cyber security consultant. Yeah. In all, in overall, I think if you want to grade me, or if I want to grade myself, I think I would say I have I have a 40% or 50% technical knowledge about my field, and also I have 50%. I have 100%, or will I say 70% product knowledge in my field. Okay. Anyway, depending on how you want to assess me, but for myself, who is in the system, yeah, I think I've acquired some reasonable experience in IT field. Yeah, so that have really helped me. It has helped me a lot to understand technical and product aspects of IT. Yeah, when I talk about products, I'm talking about having a knowledge of what IT entails. Yes, all the categories of IT, like we have software, hardware, networking, and security. Yeah, if you want to build a career in IT, you should be looking at these four dimensions. Yeah, you can streamline. You can still be versatile, as in you can decide to diverse into these different categories of IT. Like for me, speaking to you right now, I think I have product knowledge in all the categories, and some technical knowledge in all the categories as well. Okay, so that is it. So I'm going to be running a series on IT career, and not just you too. So it means I'm going to be telling you, I'm going to be giving you information, vital information about IT career. Okay. Yeah. Number one, I'm going to be starting with introduction about IT. Yes, which I can talk about briefly on this video. Then on our subsequent video, we'll now be talking about other topics in IT. Yeah, it's good. This really is going to help you, especially those of you that are trying to build a career in IT. Yeah, in the sense that you want to jumpstart a career in ICT. You want to be an IT professional. Yes. When we talk about being an IT professional, it's not just the academic academic knowledge we're talking about. We're talking about IT skills per se, practical skills, you know, because gone are the days when we rely on IT, on academic you know skill, academic knowledge to, you know, look for jobs and all that. But these days we're sitting on digital era. Yes, we're sitting on digital era because IT is now indispensable per se. Because why do I always use that word, that IT is indispensable? Is because in every sector, in all the sector, you must find a computer, and computer represents IT. We're talking about, okay, you can never run, you know, any office or a business without, you know, having a computer, a PC or laptop. Even when you're learning, on the learning process too, you have a computer. So that's why I always say that IT is indispensable, because in this digital era, there's no how you're going to do it without a computer or a mobile phone device. You understand? You hardly see anyone that does not have a mobile phone, an adult who doesn't have a mobile phone. Even children, even at 10 years, they use mobile phones. They know what it is. So you can see IT is even a household. It's a household name. You understand? So the device is very popular. It's commonly used in everywhere, but in offices, in schools, in homes. So there's nowhere you cannot find any IT device. You understand? So that's why I always say it's indispensable. I know some of you be questioning me that why is she saying is indispensable? Is it everybody that is into IT? Yeah. So that is why I always use that word. IT is indispensable. Okay. So that's it. So now, what is IT or ICT? The definition. You know, sometimes I do remember. Anyway, I think we're improving. We're improving because I do remember when I started my IT career counseling. When I'm talking about IT, or when I ask some even students, even graduates, they used to tell me, "Is it information tech? Is it industrial training you're talking about?" I will say no. What I mean, information technology. So if there are still those of you who do not really know what ICT that I'm talking about, IT I'm talking about entails, is information technology, which is under the umbrella of ICT. ICT is information communication technology. So from that ICT, there is IT, that's information technology. Do you understand why that word IT was picked out from that ICT? Is because ICT is an umbrella that is shielding IT. So when we talk about IT, we're talking about information technology strictly, not communication. Communication is no longer involved in it. Communication we're talking about is like communication media. Do you understand? Yeah, communication media, like telecoms. You have telecoms, you have their communication. That's the word C. That word C, that is where it came out from. Do you understand? So I'm not into telecommunication. I'm actually into information technology. Yes, yeah. So information technology, yeah, which entails hardware, software, computers precisely. Computer precisely, yes. That computer is a kind of a device that represents the IT I'm talking about. Like when you want to talk about communication, like we want to talk about telecommunication, you always talk about phone, I'm like telecoms now, mobile, people Nitel, like all these telecommunication companies. You understand, people that operate under telecommunication. Yeah, you categorize them under that telecoms. You understand? But we are all together. We are all under the same umbrella, which is ICT. So get that information very clear. Okay. Yeah. I may not really be, as perfect as you want me to be in this explanation, but I think I've been able to, like, make you understand where I'm coming from. You understand? Yeah, so thank you very much. So that's it on it. So that's the introduction about the IT I'm talking about. So under IT, under information technology, when you're talking about the training, you should be looking at the four categories I mentioned earlier: software, hardware, networking, then security. If you want to start building a career in IT, one, you have to look at look at your prospects. Yes, your prospect, in the sense that you should be looking at, what do I really want to achieve with this career? Do you understand? Where am I? Where do I see myself at the end of this career? Are you getting the point? So you look at those things. Do you understand? And also, you look at, before you choose a career in IT, you should look at your market, your market size. Market size, I mean, like in Nigeria now, you have to look into, the market size of Nigeria, and also the global market size. And you now look at yourself and know if it's really what you will want to, go into, and how how you want to prepare yourself towards achieving that career successfully, and be able to, achieve that result, or meet up to your expectations in building the IT career. Okay, like if you are a graduate, I always say that graduates, they have better chances. They have better chances of achieving a successful career in IT, irrespective of the fact that IT is not IT is a career that is not really a career that require academic skills, academic qualification, like must be a BSc holder or PhD. No. You can even start building your career, as a school cert. You understand? And you will still be successful. It doesn't matter your education background. What matters is you can read and speak English. Okay, so that's it. Then you start, you also start looking at the courses, the areas in these first categories that I just mentioned. You now study the categories and know their objectives. Do you understand? And know their, and understand their objective. Then look at your passion. What you really have passion in doing. Like someone like me, I've always had the passion of being into the corridor of ICT. Yes, although I wanted to read mass communication and computer, but computing. But at the end of the day, mass couldn't just allow me to go into, computing. That's a mass computing. You understand? That maths computing. Yeah. So I couldn't, but I found myself in humanities here, English precisely. So that's by the way. So you look at your passion, where you have passion in, because building a career, aside ICT, building a career generally is not something you just start with any career you hear about. Your friends tell you, this career is moving market, I'm doing this career, I'm making money with it, come and join me, and come and join me into the career. No. Yeah, it's good to get such information. Yeah, because such getting such information is going to help you. It's going to help you to be able to make your research. It's going to give you a clue of what to research on or about. You understand him, and you now compare the information you have, and look at what you really want to what your prospect is per se, yeah, then you can now be able to make the right choice. Okay, I think I'm going to summarize today because the video is going to, I think I've taken my time to do more of a explanation outside the major topic. So by next in our next video, in my next video precisely, I'm going to be telling you, I'm going to be going straight to the topic of the day. Okay, so thank you very much. I remain your host, Sindret Idika. So we'll continue another day with choosing the right IT career. Okay, you'll be wondering why is it taking me time to pronounce it. Yeah, because I'm kind of excited trying to say it, because it's going to be an interesting topic that you would not want to miss. Okay, so try to join me in my next video. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more details about IT career. All right, thank you very much. I love you all. Remember to always follow me on Facebook, Instagram, then my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it, and also I'm also on LinkedIn. If you want to hook up with me, you can hook up with me on LinkedIn. You understand? So thank you very much. Do have a blessed day. I love you all. Bye.